Hey YouTube, Dawson Rider here with my review of Zyuohger episode 35, I believe it is. So, this was the conclusion of the two-parter, and it was honestly solid, I guess. There was really nothing special about it. It was pretty much paint-by-the-numbers Sentai. Pretty much exactly what I was expecting going in, I got. You know, they rescued Yamato, there was some sort of fake-out, and then they did the big finish fight, and then they did the big finish mecha fight where we got the combo. It'd be a pretty short review because I'm not like really negative on this episode. It's just, as a whole, these two episodes, like I just said, are pretty paint by the numbers, and that kind of describes Zyuohger in general. I mean, it's definitely nice to have something going on as opposed to nonsensical filler where they don't mention anything else going on. I mean, it's actually kind of funny now that I'm thinking about it. They've like completely forgotten the bird and the lost champion symbol storyline for like a million years, to be exact with math. But like, they've pretty much forgotten about it, not just in filler episodes, but in plot episodes, which is funny. I mean, it's just around the corner, that stuff with like Duo Bird and stuff. But it's kind of funny. Because like, at least, I guess because Ninja only had the one thing going on, but when they did plot episodes, they would at least mention what was going on, and like, I was just thinking about, they haven't even mentioned that, and that was like the original plot of the series. But anyway, this episode basically featured Yamato being kidnapped. The team was like, oh no, what do we do? Whale shouldn't be put in danger. Let's save him. And Bunglay's like, lol, I'm gonna lure him here and blow him up with the ship. And then they showed up, and it appeared that they got destroyed. And then Yamato was like, no, how could I live without them? 2 seconds later, they reappear. It was like a really quick fake out. There was hardly even any time. I mean, it wouldn't happen anyway, because not only are we on episode 35, and you can't carry the remainder, roughly 15 give or take episodes with just Yamato, even if he does have 3 forms, but they wouldn't do that in Sentai, kill off like the majority of the cast. They've like at most done 1. So like, there's really no suspense there, but like, just to add to it, it was so quick, and it was actually kind of funny the way they escaped, where they used Cube Mole, the little Dromojimon guy, and he's like really tiny. He didn't even, that I saw, didn't even grow to like any sort of midway point between large and small. He just drilled through the ground with his little tiny self, and then through the wall behind them, which was kind of a funny way to do it. And I thought the logic of their plan was silly, or kind of weird, I guess. Not like the plan of escaping. I mean, the logic of not wanting to die is pretty solid. But I mean, like, they said, oh, I know Bunglay's gonna want to mess with Yamato, so he'll probably try to kill us. I'm like, I'm pretty sure he just wanted to kill you anyway, because you're kind of in his way, you're kind of annoying, especially Misao. Like, yes, there has been a reoccurring theme of Bunglay messing with Yamato, but I'm pretty sure regardless of Yamato, he probably would have tried to take you out after you handed over Whale. So I thought that was kind of a weird stretch and kind of unnecessary. I think it could have been just accomplished with them saying, yeah, we assumed Bunglay was a dirtbag that would try to double-cross us, so we came up with a backup plan, instead of, we assumed because of this very specific reason, based on 2 filler episodes of evidence. I don't know, it just seemed funny. But yeah, so they weren't dead, they freed Yamato, they talked about how connections and friendship, Otoku nonsense, and hugged, and then they defeated him, and then the bald villain, Albo, or whatever his name is, double-crossed Bunglay. Not double-crossed him, really. I mean, he did, but he didn't, like, stab him or anything. He was just like, lol, I don't even care about your mission anymore, I just left. And then the Rangers, I guess because of friendship, got the final form, and we got the big formation at the end. And honestly, it does look a lot better in show. The legs do look kind of redonk, like when it's walking, it's like on stilts, but it looks a lot better than the toy, and I like it that way for sure. So it was neat to see that, but other than that, I really don't have too much else to say. It was very paint by the numbers, exactly what I was expecting. Next week, it looks like we're getting our Halloween episode, and it's apparently impossible for us to do a Halloween episode where it's just an episode that takes place during Halloween and takes advantage of the theme, and instead we'll probably have to stop and honk Toku Halloween's horn in your face. So that will be fun. That was sarcasm, in case you couldn't tell. But so yeah, we've done 2 episodes of plot, so now it's time to get back to at least a handful of nonsense before we do something of substance. But overall, this was just kind of okay, paint by the numbers, probably about a 6.5. I mean, it wasn't bad or anything, it's just I would have given it a higher score if there would have been something more unexpected or entertaining in it. It was just kind of like, yep, this is Sentai. But anyway, that's about it. Until next time, make sure you check out the crazy podcast at RiderRevengeRambles.com, and of course, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Till next time, Dawson Rider, signing out.